Okay, we're back. What we're going to do is we're continuing to cut this Santa and double cone Santa. That's what I'll call it because I don't know what else to call my Santas. I have to come up with a name with these people, and I sometimes it just comes to me, and I thought, well, okay, it's 2 cones. It's a double cone. So the other ones were the cone projects. These are the double cone projects. But the same, it's going to be the same ideas with it. And I think you'll really enjoy doing these. The nice thing about doing these cones, you have the body pretty well shaped up when you do it from the corner. It takes away some of the a lot of cutting that you would normally do on a Santa or on the face. When you do a side profile, you're always cutting from the side in. Like if this was the side profile, you'd be cutting an awful lot from this direction. Okay, if you cut this out on a bandsaw. And that's why I like doing these. There isn't a whole lot. There's cutting, but it's doable. I often say if you don't have a bandsaw, please get one. Put it on your wish list of things to get. You will find it so versatile what you can do with it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the other portion of the hat, the brim part of the hat, on here. And these cone projects, they're so versatile what you can do with them, and different caricatures you could do with them as well. So, enjoy doing them. I had a couple of people do some other ones, and I'll post their pictures of what they came up with the cone project. It was something I was going to carve, and I still will eventually, but they kind of beat me to it a little bit, and that's fine. And I thought that was great. They did a great job on their projects, and I'll put that on my blog very shortly, or do a little. I don't have it in front of me to do a tape on them, but I will put them up shortly. Okay, so that's going to be the top of the brim, alright, and the back portion of it, alright. And what I'm going to do is we're going to put the beard in here, alright. So we really need to bring this down a little bit more, but we're just going to bring down a nice long beard, just like so, alright. Alright, and we're going to keep trimming a little bit more, but what we're going to do here is do that, and then we're going to do from here we're going to put some arms in. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. It's a little different than doing it with so I have a general idea where everything's going to go here, and I can go up like so. Alright, same thing over here. That will come down like so. See, I'm doing everything on tape, so it takes me a little bit of time to figure out exactly where we're going to put stuff here. And we might take this down a little further. And I'm just going to try to outline where the bottom part of the coat's going to be. We might take it down a little further. I think we'll take that down a little further. And then we'll put the boots in and stuff. You'll see it when it comes out. But okay, one step at a time. Now, we're going to follow this out, the top brim part of the hat, and the tassel portion. Okay? When you get to a point where you're getting to a corner like that, it doesn't hurt to stick that point of that knife in there pretty far, okay, while you're doing it. Alright, and we'll do the same thing over here. And stop cuts are wonderful and necessary when you're carving. Alright, and then I'm going to do the top brim of the hat, so we'll keep rounding this up quite a bit. Alright, now I'm just going to start trimming this down because this is way too blocky for my taste, so we're going to start trimming this hat down quite a bit. Okay, now where the tassel is, of course, that's going to be a little bit sticking out, but that's alright. We can still round it up to match the head. Okay, see how we're getting to the center here? Alright, see how much more we need to take off here, because we're trying to get rid of all those rough spots on the carving. And of course we're going to come down here and take this out, this brim part here. And I think I need to recut it up here. You know, folks, take your time. There's no hurry with doing this. I may not finish this tonight. We'll do a couple more segments probably tomorrow and see how he turns out. But oops, I got to keep this in line here. But you know, take your time. Don't hurry with it. I know once you start projects, like, oh, I want to get it done, and that's okay. You know, I find that if projects are too long, people don't finish them sometimes. It's taking too long to see a result on stuff. For the most part, most people, now I'm going to bring this down a little bit because it's way too wide. So that's okay to do that on both sides of the tassel. I'll leave the tassel there. You can take this in a little bit further, that's fine. Just try to leave this out as much as possible to give you that tassel for the hat, okay? Okay, this is going to go in. Okay, see how I'm doing a curvature like that hat is sitting on top of that nose again. So that's what you want to do, is kind of just curve it out a little bit. And I'm going to bring this back a little further, okay? Alright, I'll be right back.